Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. I have something special for you today. This very rare dynamic Sunstone QX50. This is a 2019 model, loaded with just about every available option you could get in 2019. One of the options it doesn't have is the autograph package, which gives you a beautiful white quilted interior. As nice as it might be, white's kind of a difficult color to take care of unless you're an absolute clean freak. So some might see it as a positive that it doesn't have the white interior versus the wheat interior. Other than that, it has all the safety and technology that you could get in 2019. And the QX50 being completely redesigned for the 2019 model year, it's going to have all the latest tech and features that Infiniti has to offer. I actually have a long relationship with this vehicle. I order all the new cars for our store. I had to make a special request to Infiniti Distribution to order this dynamic Sunstone QX50 because you can only get this color if you do a written request to distribution. You can't order it the normal way you order new cars through the factory. So I ordered it for our inventory. It was a new car. Then a couple months ago, we traded it with our sister store Bellevue. It's pretty common that when one store has a car that they want to sell and the other store has it, we'll trade vehicles. So we traded this QX50 for another QX50 from Bellevue because they had one in stock that we had a customer that wanted, and of course they wanted this one because it's a beautiful color combination. Bellevue sold it, and the customers who bought it, for whatever reason, they didn't like it, and they traded in at Advantage Nissan in Bremerton for I assume a new Nissan. I don't know what they got. And then Advantage Nissan called us and asked if we wanted to do a buy bid on this QX50 because it's something that they probably weren't comfortable keeping because, you know, it's a newer vehicle. They're not very familiar with it. They probably don't have as many Infiniti customers as a store like us. So I jumped at the opportunity to get this beautiful QX50 back in our inventory. Now with only 961 miles, it is technically a pre-owned vehicle, but it's pretty darn close to new. It wouldn't take me long to put 961 miles on it. So, you know, in a couple of weeks, you could buy a brand new one and be in the same position. But if you like the options and color combination on this one, the one thing that's different is you might have an extra $5,000 or $6,000 in your pocket with this one versus buying a brand new one. And this is also certified pre-owned, so it comes with all the benefits you normally get with a new Infiniti. And on top of that, we tack in a lifetime powertrain warranty that's good at any Infiniti store in the US. This one has a huge panoramic sunroof. Panoramic, I don't know what the exact right words are for it, but we have a sunshade to dim things down. And unlike some Panoramic roofs or Panamera roofs that just are a glass roof panel, this one actually opens. Beautiful day out. This one has a nice suede cloth headliner. Look at the beautiful interior accents. It has a dual display system. The top screen is for navigation and the parking camera. This has a 360-degree around view monitor. Also has front and rear parking sensors. It has moving object detection. It has backup collision intervention, so if you're backing up and the vehicle is going to drive behind you or someone's going to walk behind you, it will automatically hit the brakes. The bottom screen is a tablet-like interface for vehicle settings and apps. Heated steering wheel, heated and cooled front seats. This one also has adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning, forward emergency braking, blind spot warning, blind spot intervention, lane departure warning, lane departure prevention, lane keep assist, which makes small steering corrections to cut down on driver fatigue in the highway. It has a heads-up display. It also has direct adaptive steering, so it's steer by wire, so the whole system filters out unwanted feedback. So if you hit a pothole or rut in the road, which will normally jerk the wheel, you won't get that with the direct adaptive steering because there's really no mechanical connection to the front wheels. The system filters out the unwanted feedback and just gives you the feedback that you do want to get. And you can take control of the steering. You can program it to have like a quick steering ratio and a heavier feel like a sports car, or you can make it a slower steering ratio and a lighter feel like a luxury car. Really cool stuff, and there is a mechanical connection, so if you do lose complete power, there's a mechanical backup steering rack, so you can still control the vehicle in case there's like a catastrophic system failure. So you don't have to worry about you know, getting in a sticky situation if something happens and you lose steering. Also with the sensory package, you get these upgraded beautiful 20-inch wheels. Look at this color, absolutely beautiful. I love red, and this dynamic Sunstin is beautiful. It was about a $900 add-on to get this premium color versus one of the regular colors you can get in the QX50. Even though this is considered a compact luxury SUV, legroom is excellent. I'm 6'2". I had that front seat adjusted for my height, and you can see I have plenty of room back here. And which is unique about the QX50, you don't see with too many other vehicles in this class, the rear seats actually slide back and forth, and they also recline, making them very comfortable. You also have rear climate control, USB to charge your smartphone, and then you have one of those traditional power outlets we find in cars. Great sounding Bose audio system. For kids in car seats, we have these sunshades. I have a 2-year-old, so I know how important those are. Power rear liftgate. And I can tell you this car hardly has a mark on it. I mean, it looks pretty much like it did when it drove off the showroom floor. You can see we still have the first aid kit, the books, all that good stuff. Cargo area cover. Seats are easy to fold down. The QX50 features intelligent all-wheel drive. The reason why it's intelligent is because when all-wheel drive is not needed, it will send 100% of the power to the front wheels. The reason why they do that improves fuel economy, also helps a little bit with premature tire wear, which is sometimes an issue of all-wheel drive vehicles. But as soon as those front wheels start to slip, it can send up to 50% of the vehicle's power to the rear wheels for no-slip starts and excellent wet weather tractions and great traction in snowy conditions as well. This QX50 also comes with a 5-day 100% money-back guarantee. We want to make sure that you're happy with your vehicle. Perhaps if they bought this from us, they could have just returned it under the 5-day if they weren't happy with it. But that 5-day return policy is something unique to our Infiniti store. Excellent LED HID lights for beautiful nighttime visibility, and during daytime you have this cool strip that runs along it. The heart of the QX50 is this variable compression turbocharged engine. In fact, this is the first production car ever to have a variable compression turbocharged engine. Infiniti has been working 20 years developing this engine, and it can mechanically change the compression ratio on the fly. So it can have a compression ratio tuned for better gas mileage if you're just cruising along at normal speeds to maximize fuel economy. But as soon as you step on that gas and you need more power, it can change the compression ratio very quickly so the engine makes more power. Really is cool, very seamless. There's a lot of great literature from the automotive press on it if you want to find out more details. And it's been proven to be, so far, very reliable, and we haven't seen any issues with this new system. And I think you'll absolutely be very impressed by the performance you get out of it. It makes about 280 horsepower. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully we'll see you in our store very soon, and have a wonderful day.